There's only one way to start it, Martin.
That's what I said, with a bang. There he is.
Right there.
There he is.
We are in unprecedented times, folks. We might be serious today. We might laugh. But the Don...
I mean, how did my man know to look right at the camera?
The Don took one to the ear.
Stage presence is everything, man.
And then stood up with blood on his face, put his hand in his ear, said, hey, can we move 3 feet to the left to get in front of this flag so my man can take a picture right now? And we got a history book photo this weekend while I was just trying to play pickleball.
You don't reckon they really going to put that in a history book, do you?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's go.
Is this one of those moments like where you remember where you were?
Yeah,
And-
I was grilling. I was grilling at the house.
So I'm glad I was at one of the happiest places on earth when I found out.
You were at Disney World?
No, I was at the Country Tavern in Kilgore, Texas, waiting on some sliced brisket
Right,
to come
boy.
out.
He's waiting on brisket.
Kilgore, Texas.
That is now that you've had it.
Yeah. No, Country Tavern is as advertised.
So you were there.
I was sitting at the bar waiting on my to-go order because that's where they do the to-go orders. I got no idea what's going on. I've been inside a metal building for 4 hours doing meet and greet, talking, all the things. And I look up and I see that. And I'm like...
The picture of
I mean,
Donald Trump with the flag behind
But
him.
I'm confused because I'm like, why my man got paint on?
No.
And I had no idea. And then I read the underneath part and it said, he loud noises went off at a rally or whatever. And I was like,
Yeah, that's typically the sound guns make.
yeah, it goes boom. But that's where I was. So I guess I'll remember that for the rest of it. And I'm glad that I have that core memory of Country Tavern along with the brisket. So maybe my mouth will kind of water like every time that I think of this. I don't know, but I mean,
Si, you're older than the rest of us. People say this is the craziest times of all time.
No, it ain't. That's a bald-faced lie.
Okay, that's what I want.
Since the beginning of time, and Adam and Eve sinned and started it, okay, this world has gone to the dogs, okay, and we're still going to the dogs. Okay, nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed is we see it instantly.
Okay.
Because of technology.
Because that was kind of my thing. Like, everybody's like, can you believe what this has come to? And I'm like, well, my history book showed somebody shot at him.
Yep.
Somebody shot JFK.
if your last name was Kennedy there for a while, you was in
Oh,
a
yeah.
fight.
You was on the hit list.
Like, it didn't matter if you was big bro, little bro, cousin.
The office didn't mean nothing.
Yeah. Makes you wonder what them Kennedys were really into.
But
Why is everybody mad at them?
I don't know.
But, I don't know. I wasn't alive then. So
wasn't
I
either.
don't hear me speculating on it.
So you're saying there's nothing new under the sun?
hey, the Bible says it best.
Ooh.
Okay, there's a season for everything. There's a time for everything. There is nothing new under the sun. It's been done before.
In your life, how many? 3 have been shot at while you've been alive?
Abraham Lincoln?
He wasn't there for that.
I predicted this.
Just the right side of his beard.
Hey, I predicted this a long time ago.
What? That they try and take out Donald
That
Trump?
try to take out Trump. And I also said at the same time, history will record Donald Trump is going to be one of our best presidents.
Yeah.
Okay, and that has yet to even be written. Okay, if he wins this next election.
Interesting.
That is,
No.
it's really quite. I was committed to staying out of this whole cycle of madness.
But then
Oh, I got pulled right back.
they brought you in.
They brought me out of retirement.
No, because this
Where's
thing
your
is-
hat,
hey,
big dog?
I ain't got to put my hat on quite yet.
This is too big to be ignored.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
with-
Okay,
Well, it feels.
but we covered it in the Unashamed podcast. Okay, and we showed them, and I think very good. Okay, the spiritual side of all this. Because we had one man, okay, that protecting his family gave his life to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
And then, like Jace even said, okay, when the guy shot up the houses, Willie and John Luke's,
Yeah.
Y'all said, well, hey, you get in a different gear when a policeman calls you and said, hey, look, there's been shootings, and it's looked like someone is targeting the Robertson family, so notify all your members. And Jason just said, hey, he got all kind of guns, gave me one, gave his wife one. They don't even know, and he just said, hey, if anybody comes through that door that, blow him away, and we'll discuss all the rest of it, the remainder later.
It's one of the few times in this deal I had the right last name.
Well, no, because
I'm glad I didn't go check on Jace. Good Lord,
No.
man.
Yeah.
So we gave the spiritual side, okay, and like a lot of people said, well, wait a minute, what's he doing fist pumping for? Shaking his fist at the crowd. Well, hey, if somebody just shut your ear off halfway, you'd be in a little, you'd have a little wrath built up in you.
Yeah, he made it through.
And not only that, okay, he's been the commander in chief. Okay, so hey,
You would think.
he's telling them, hey, you ain't got me yet, and I'm fighting you.
Well, you'd think out of all what I'm assuming back in a previous life, questionable business dealings Mr. Trump probably had getting to the top.
Yeah.
That if somebody would have wanted to snuff him out, they'd already done it. Right? Before we got to this point where there's protection and everything everywhere. So, I mean, man, he a toughie now. He tough. That may not, in fact, be his first gunshot wound. We don't know that.
He's
Well, that's true.
Like, I mean,
you don't ever
say
know.
he may have been like, oh man, 223. That's way
Well,
better than
here's
that 30
one thing
cal.
you do know. Okay, look, there was no thought process in what he's doing. That was just gut, how he felt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that woman probably pretty tough too now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
and
I ain't messing with any of the people in the suits. And I'm not getting in a shooting battle with any of the guys on the roofs.
the story that he told a while ago when Jason called me and said, go check on Si, go check on Si. We don't know what this is yet. Look, it was scary because when you know something's going down and you're fixing to be a part of it and you don't know what might happen, but you're going to be in the middle of it.
Well, hey, it's like this. God gives you choices. Okay, so hey, the crisis has occurred. How are you going to handle it? Well, hey, Jason handled it just like I did. There was guns being loaded and there was orders being given. Okay.
Everybody had marching orders. Y'all look like them boys on Josie Wells.
I got screwed in that whole
whenever-
deal.
Phil laughed when Jason was telling Phil about this. Jason, Phil said, Jace, your uncle's been in the military for 24 and a half years. I think he knows what to do when something like this happens.
Yes, I got a
He's
fake.
been through 2 wars.
So I got a fake gun right above the stairs that'll take you out before you ever get to
That'll
the
take 'em
door.
out. Yeah,
I mean, that thing will make you see stars if you ain't paying attention to where you
Silent.
are.
I heard that boom. And Martin comes in staggered and says, you need to hang that thing higher.
They still hadn't moved it up, but it hadn't affected me.
Yeah.
Well, I tell everybody walk in.
When you
hey,
grow
go-
up one
Yeah.
day, it
Go
will.
up and duck.
Hey, but the thing about it is, Si, when I told him what was going on, first he had to turn off because he was watching the cowboy movie, and then
And that just got him more fired up.
and I said nobody's dead, and then he was like, "What's going on?"
And what I was thinking, if he comes here, he's fixed to be.
Hey, I lost contact with Si at that point because he couldn't
no.
even hardly respond to me. He was like,
Meanwhile, where the shooting took place, Willie was like, hey, go make sure they can get in the gate. And I got about halfway to that gate, and I said, boy, if this dude comes back, I'm just in the middle of this field
Oh,
by myself
don't mind
Hey.
him. He's just drunk.
with no gun. I was
That's
like,
all.
I'm just going to lay down. Then the cops got there, and it was fun.
My favorite part is everything ended up fine. But
"Yeah,
the best part of all this is that then old boy tried to turn around and sue all of us for talking bad about him.
oh yeah."
He tried to sue us for defamation of
Yeah.
character,
Oh, no,
like
what
getting
was-
drunk,
hey.
riding around with a gun out
Yeah.
the window wasn't defamation enough, you moron.
That's
What
not
I
happen.
didn't know
Like-
is, okay, y'all know where Al's house is.
Mhm.
Which one?
The one that's not, where it used
The
to
one you
stay.
can move or the one that you can't?
No, the one that's stationary.
Oh, the one down south.
Okay, and we just learned this today. Alan said, "Hey, y'all, I did
They
tell
hear.
y'all." Al said, "I did tell y'all that I found a bullet."
Al found a bullet in his pool.
Yeah, when that shooting happened at Willie's and John Luke,
Mm-hmm.
well, you know where Al's house is, where
Mhm.
Stone lives now. Okay. That's a long way from the road, people. A long way.
What goes up must come down.
Yeah. So, hey,
Bullet's going to keep going.
The good news for him now is there's another house in between there. So, he ought to.
Houses everywhere.
Yeah, there's houses all over that compound.
Yeah.
It's back in that
Stay away from the Kool-Aid trays, all I got to tell you. If there's any mention of a comment or anything like that, no, I'm kidding.
No, he's just joking. Al's outside the gate with me.
Yeah, that's right.
He out there with the rest of y'all.
It's us commoners.
Oh, it's Louisiana. It's summertime and it's hot.
and here's one thing for y'all to do to make this better.
Get you a hoist.
Have it in a cooler, ice down.
Yeah. Ice down hoist. There's nothing that'll keep you hydrated longer. Martin, the other day I played pickleball. I lost 5 pounds from 7 to 8 a.m. It's that hot outside sweating.
At night?
No, in the morning.
Oh, you're playing pickleball in the morning?
That's not what's important right now. What's important is that I rehydrated myself with hoist, and I was able to go to work and feel good, and I literally lost 5 pounds of sweat.
Well, look, here, Hoist.
Hoist.
Yeah. And look, here's the great part. Like, it's fun working with good companies and good product, but when they bring on somebody else that you work with too,
When they put camouflage
even
on the
better.
bottle,
Yeah, don't drop that bottle.
you won't find it.
No.
Unless it falls this way.
Yeah.
Then you can find it. But
That's right.
no, Hoist has teamed up with our longtime friends over at Realtree, and we're here for it. We have been fans of Realtree Camo for years, and Realtree recently launched their brand new APX pattern at this year's SHOT Show, and now Hoist and Realtree have come together to redesign the traditional orange bottles to an all-new blaze orange, showing off Realtree's new pattern. Well, hey, let's be honest. Maintaining Hoist's still great taste.
That's
Look.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, not only now can you sit in that tree and
That's
not
an
be
orange.
seen,
That's so good, that orange doesn't even need a peel.
thank you.
So,
yeah. And that's what's so cool about it. Now you can sit in a tree deer hunting and actually drink, and the deer won't see the bottle you're drinking from. Because this camouflage, what's Realtree's best camouflage pattern?
I'll have what he's having. Hoist is the
That's
perfect
right.
source
Hoist,
of
baby.
hydration for the avid outdoor enthusiast and anyone that appreciates quality hydration. It's IV level hydration that rapidly absorbs into your bloodstream with 7 delicious flavors to choose from. There's something for everyone. And Hoist proudly supports our U.S. military and is approved by the Department of Defense. If it's good enough for them, it is good enough for you. Look, no matter what flavor you're after, whether it's the all-new Blaze Orange, what are you on?
Strawberry lemonade, baby.
My personal favorite is actually the watermelon.
Watermelon,
I mean,
good.
it is very good.
Ooh.
They
I like
got
that blue one.
The blue raspberry. Yeah,
Blue
they got
raspberry's
him.
been my
So,
jam.
all those, whatever you like, they've got a flavor that's going to suit you. And this summer, stay hydrated with Hoist. I mean, it is hot.
You gotta
Lord
stay
have mercy,
hydrated.
it is hot. If you want to try to stay hydrated like us this summer, we got an easy way for you to do it. Get the all-new Blaze Orange bottle at Rouse's Supermarkets or shop the website and save 20% off with the code DUCK20 at drinkhoist.com today. Enter code DUCK20 to receive 20% off your order. That's drinkhoist.com and enter code DUCK20 at checkout for 20% off your order. But it is a wild thing to think about that some old boy just, I don't know.
Well, not only that, and a young.
Well, that kid never even voted.
I was surprised
And so
how
we
young
got
he was.
people that have now watched the news and listened to all this crap and their whole lives, and now that they just and they don't know what to do, so they go taking pop shots at presidents. That's not the move, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to do something like that, you got to be dumb, and the best person to be dumb is also somebody young. I mean, like,
I guess I don't get. Si, how many presidents have you lived through? And you made it through all of them.
Well, I don't know, but 3 of them were shot at.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
One of them was actually killed.
if you go back just from the 90s, me and Martin's presidents, you got Republican, Democrat, Republican, then Democrat, then Republican, Democrat. And we've all lived through all of it.
You
and
go
there's
back
some of
on-
them I haven't really cared for at all.
And everything.
But you know what never crossed my mind? Boy, somebody will snuff him out.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're there for 4, maybe 8 years. There's checks and balances. Just give them a little time, and somebody else going to be in
with
there.
all the
Like,
hatred I saw on the media,
yeah.
okay, against Trump, I predicted that, hey, somebody's going to try to assassinate him.
What has happened to grace and mercy?
Well, no, because
Oh, that's.
I mean,
we talked about it on the same podcast, and it boils down to, okay, our church right now is in Hebrews, And it starts out, they started preaching it about Jesus is better. Well, I've gone further than that. Jesus is greater than everything. Okay, and that's the problem with the United States of America and the rest of the world. Okay? We're not a God-based people anymore.
I don't disagree.
No, you're right.
You know, there's too much evil, okay, and what you're looking at here, every time you see a gun involved in shootings, okay, of human beings, they all scream, you got to get rid of the guns. Well, look, if you get rid of the guns, we're going to use spears. You get rid of spears, we're going to go back to throwing rocks at each other just like they did in the old days.
Yeah.
Stone them to death.
Well, I don't want
Okay.
to harm
It's a
you just
human
because I
being
don't agree with
Being
you.
wicked.
Yeah.
So I can ask you a question?
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, my mom took me in to vote for the president. I was like 8 or 9 or something. And she was voting for Bob Dole. And before we left, she looked at me in the eyes and said, "Don't tell anybody who we voted for."
Well,
Which was what it used to be
nobody
like.
has any right to that. That's your personal thing.
But nowadays,
You just did.
oh, I'm sorry, Mom.
Yep.
Shocker.
But
The people running the tackle shop been voting Republican for a minute. Anyway, but what I'm saying is, like, when did it become this thing where we had to yell at each other like, "I'm right, you're wrong"? Like, because it used to, it was like a secret, right?
Yeah.
well, here's one thing. We talked about this on Unashamed. Okay, Trump said he was going to change his speech at the Republican Center. You know, because of being shot at.
Now that he's a survivor,
Yeah, that he survived.
He's gonna play some
And look,
Destiny's
there's more
Child when he
people.
walks
There's
out
more
there.
people using
oh, he's
words.
gonna be playing 50. So
You know, the news media is using words they ain't been using, like unity and love and well, let's talk about this. You know, so maybe something good come out of this, because at least they're talking, you know, saying words that hadn't been said before.
Joe and Donald.
Ain't
gonna sit
nobody
down and have
even
some
talking
ice
about, hey,
cream
let's
together.
get to unity.
Yeah.
It can happen.
he said Joe and Donald gonna have some ice cream together.
Joe loves
If you
ice
don't
cream.
think they ain't already had ice cream together,
No, they hate each other.
Well, hey,
Joe
look,
thinks
ice
he can beat
cream
'em
will
in
bring
golf.
them together.
Ice cream brings all things together.
well, I mean, I think I can beat Trump in golf, but I think I can beat you in golf. I don't
Okay.
think I can beat Tiger Woods in golf.
I don't think you can beat Donald Trump in golf.
I know I can't,
Well,
but I mean,
no,
I would take the chance
on
to
any
say I
given
played
day-
around with him.
I'd play.
Like-
I'd
Hey,
play
on
Joe
any
Biden
given
in
day,
golf.
it could happen.
Yeah, but you never. Yeah, I mean, he may get clipped on the other ear and have to withdraw from the round. I won. Sorry, like you never
Default.
know.
Good. It is weird that the next day he went golfing. That seems dangerous at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't even give a speech where that So, Si, did you when Donald Trump? Now he was the president whenever he came to town. Did you go to that?
Huh?
When he came and did the rally at
Nope.
the Civic Center?
Nope, I'm not big on going to big crowds.
why?
Unless they're paying him a lot of money.
Unless you're on stage.
Why?
No, I'm just saying things. can
What's wrong
happen.
in a big crowd?
Hey, things can happen that are beyond your control.
Okay.
Plus, I'm claustrophobic. Okay?
Well, you would have felt real claustrophobic
You're
at that
close.
thing.
You're close to phobic.
Yeah, he's close to phobic.
Whatever.
So am I. I'm close to all kinds
whatever.
of phobias. I'm phobia adjacent.
I've never said I was an English major.
That is true. I'm just saying, because when Donald Trump came to West Monroe, I mean, I was nervous to sneeze.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this thing's on lockdown.
Yeah, I had the same feeling as when I'm in an auction, a place where I shouldn't be in.
An
Like,
auction?
I don't want to move. I don't
Yeah.
want to bat an eye.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
want
he's
somebody to clip
afraid
me for
somebody
100
said,
G's.
"Oh."
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I had the same feeling though, like, do not move. Just like this. So
I have
don't-
that same
you know.
phobia.
Well, I just can't believe, we might not want to go down the conspiracy theory trail here.
Of course we do. Our whole life. You've been talking about Black Panthers and moon landings.
But
Why
hey,
wouldn't you?
Whoa! Black Panther's real,
but
moon
y'all,
landings
y'all got on the president. Abraham Lincoln, what president?
16th.
What number?
Oh, I have no idea.
16th.
you go.
16th? Okay, our 16th president was assassinated
In a theater.
in a theater.
And that man made it for 3 weeks before he got caught.
Carter Owen
Well, I'm
we
just
have a
saying,
problem,
yeah.
Si. Si, how do you address a child who's 10 who has no business knowing any of this,
The same way I
who is
address-
obsessed with all of it?
I address Connor because my grandson needs to meet your son
Exactly. But
because they're the same kind of mind.
so we had a bunch of friends go play pickleball, and all the kids are there when this happened. So everybody's talking about it. And so, Carter, he can't take it. He's like, what do you mean?
Has he worn his presidential blues since
He
it happened?
hadn't put the suit back on.
He's trying to stay incognito now.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know about
worried.
this.
So he's like, Dad, what's his name? And I said, I don't know the name, son, of the shooter. He goes, did they not check his wallet? And I was like, buddy, I'm sure they
He's got
did.
a good point though, really.
No, all of his
He
points
really does.
are excellent. And I'm like, buddy, they're not going to let us know. And I said, and I'm not going to let you know until I've filtered it. So I will let you know when I will give you more information. Every 15 minutes for 3 days. Hey, Dad, is there any more information I can have at this? I'm like, nope, not now. So then he comes up and says, is the shooter still alive? I said, nope, they got him. And he said, how long did he make it? I said, about 5 seconds after he fired that shot, they took him down. He goes, what a noob. I said, you can't say that. He goes, John Wilkes Booth made it 3 weeks after he shot Abraham Lincoln. That's how long it took him to get him. I said, different times, but clearly a better escape plan.
Yeah.
Well, depending on how old your children are, mine are grown, so they can kind of understand for themselves. But for some of the kids that I work with, we're having to kind of explain what happened and then let them react to it because, it's something when something this big happens, you're going to have to sit down and talk about it. You're going to have to just to deal with what could come up.
Oh, it's crazy at my because Carter's always been obsessed with the presidents. And then every time I see him now, he's trying to find a TV to watch the news. He can't go out to eat. So we're going to try and, dial in the.
Yeah, I've never been more thankful for having twins less than 2 years old than right now.
There you go. That was
Because
yesterday.
that's your son.
I walked in
currently.
the living room yesterday, and he's just sitting there staring at the TV of Donald Trump. I said, dude, outside, we're going to play. He goes, I need to know what's happening. I said, they don't know what's happening, man. They ain't.
We'll get it later.
My man, my kids are just obsessed with cucumbers and excavators. Like, thank God.
Carter
Right?
wants to know the news, why we haven't ID'd him, where he lived.
all his things.
And then he's got a book about every president, so now that's back in the rotation. He's been reading that and the Constitution every night before he goes to bed.
Are y'all talking about the deodorant that lasts for 72 hours?
72 hours.
You are a professional, sir, and you smell nice. Did you know that?
I'm serious.
Yeah, that's what it is. We got it right here.
72 hours.
I got the cleansing bar. I got the aluminum-free Mando whole body deodorant for pits, packages, and feet. And it's smooth, solid, just like Mount Fuji. And I've got the invisible cream deodorant for professional sports. All right, that one's yours now.
What'd I do? I was just wondering.
He is applying. I share a lot of things.
Look,
Deodorant's not one of
the
them.
chair's got me wet.
It is hot in here.
Hey.
I do agree.
Oh, hey.
But that's the beauty of Mando. You know what the most valuable thing you got is, Martin?
Since they're sending me a deodorant, I must think.
No, time.
Oh, yeah. I was guessing.
And managing and worrying about body odor isn't something that we're great at. But with Mando, you're going to save time. You're going to save other people's nostrils.
And good news, I don't stink anymore.
And the most important thing, Martin,
Yeah, go ahead.
is all the free time you're going to save by using Mando products.
I don't disagree. And
Boom, you're in the shower, you're washing off, bam. 3 things in one, saving time. That way,
Because this done touched my body.
yeah, you take that one home.
I'm
with your
taking
big
it home.
dog. And look, Mando doesn't cover up odor after the fact. It stops odor at the source by blocking the bacteria on your skin from eating your sweat, which is the actual cause of BO. And if you know one thing about the men of the duck call room, we clearly got a lot of bacteria on our skin, and they're hungry just like us.
we feed them, buddy.
Yeah.
We feed
BO's
them.
got to go. Mando is clinically proven to control odor for up to 72 hours. That's a long time.
Some say it's 3 days.
Some would say. So give yourself the precious gift of time and get yourself some Mando whole body deodorant. New customers get $5 off Mando's best-selling starter pack with code DUCK at shopmando.com. Mando is seriously safe to use, anywhere on your body because it's aluminum free, baking soda free, cruelty free, dye free, and vegan. And if you want to smell like Uncle Si,
So somebody done said I stink. So hey, I stink
You
to
don't-
high heaven. Hey, but now guess what? Guess this I don't.
look, and
I
Mando's
actually smelled delicious.
starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, which is in your pocket, Si.
Yes, it is. Going
A
on
cream
with me.
tube deodorant and 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes and free shipping. I got this cleansing bar. Luckily, we have a discount code to help you get hooked on all your favorite smelling whole body deodorants on the market. New customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code DUCK at shopmando.com, SHOPMANDO.com.
So best y'all all can figure. Why?
Oh,
Why do it? I mean, why? Like, you know the end game, most likely. Even if you make the shot.
Yeah,
Why?
you're gonna die.
Well,
Like, why?
no.
There's
And to be so
that's-
young.
That's why I said, okay, my personal opinion, mental illness.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
It's more rampant than anybody thinks.
Can we go down a crazy road?
That it was all staged?
No.
I was just curious.
That's a crazy road.
I was curious.
He had help, right?
I mean,
I mean, you would think.
how do you not?
Right. So where's that? Nobody's talking about that though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but he found somebody better than like Jimmy Red who'd be singing like a canary. I mean, whoever helped him probably got out of there. He John Wilkes Boothing it. He said, "No, I got to go, big dog."
So
Like,
we ain't gonna find out that for 3 weeks.
I mean, it may only take a couple of days.
Because
but,
I'm just
you know,
saying,
equivalency. That's probably like 3 weeks.
when I was in the Civic Center, I'm pretty sure they were watching me in the bathroom. Like they had that thing on lock.
Can I tell you what's wild too? Like during the height of Duck Dynasty, and this has nothing to do with this, but going to SEC football games, we went to a bunch of them, and we got to do the upper echelon tours, right, of all the things, and after several games, I rode back with these snipers that were on top of the stadiums at SEC football games that
Wow.
had it more secure than a former president rally. We're talking about a football game for
It's
crying
weird.
out loud, people. Like with 100,000 people, and I'm riding in the car with the sniper team. Like we're all staying at the same hotel, and I'm like, "Wait, y'all was up there? Like, now where exactly were y'all?" He said, "Yeah, that's the point." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they's up laying on top of Neyland Stadium, like just chilling, watching a football game,
That's
and making sure nobody got out of hand. You know,
To
and
me,
that's crazy to think about.
that's insane.
So then this old boy can just pop
Okay.
up there on a roof. I mean, I'm like, come on now,
Well, no,
come
that.
on now.
No, like that. But for 10 minutes, people are pointing, saying, "Hey, there's a dude on the roof of that building with a rifle," and nothing's been done.
Well, something got done.
Well, I mean,
gone.
Well, now in Louisiana, you can conceal carry. I mean, we all went to the classes, and
Don't tell people I conceal carry.
I'm just saying now everybody's
I
concealed
might.
carrying. And so when Si has an
open.
event, it makes me more worried that there's going to be more people there with concealed guns. You know, I mean,
Oh, see, I actually feel better about that.
Yeah,
That's one of the reasons.
well, we usually have a team with us.
It's one of the reasons I don't
What?
conceal carry.
Oh, yeah, no.
The
Si
more
doesn't need
guns
to
around
carry.
me, the better.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it because
Well,
everybody
there-
that goes
there's
through
a-
the
there's
proper
enough.
training and paperwork, I want them around me.
Yeah,
Like,
but there's now you don't have to have that to conceal carry.
do what?
You don't have to have that's right. You can just conceal carry in Louisiana.
Oh, I thought it was still just open carry.
No, it's concealed.
I don't know the rules. There's old dudes
That's
with
what.
guns.
That's what.
They're changing that all the time.
Yeah.
There's the old dudes with guns in the
I'm
honey
like,
hole all the
what's
time,
the song?
strapped.
Uh-oh.
What
The
is it?
bandit, he wore his gun on the outside for the whole world to see.
Willie Nelson song.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the way I am.
Yeah.
If you come
See me
inside,
packing, I've put it on for a reason. Okay, like I just got told, hey, somebody's running around shooting the neighborhood up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Unbelievable, man.
and if you come at Si, he a lot like Donald Trump. You best not miss
What a time to be alive.
because he's coming for you. It is.
Well, hey,
weird,
look,
man.
you got to understand, my favorite thing that I do is watch Westerns.
Yeah, don't cut the Western off. He will shoot somebody.
I'll tell you what else you don't do is go at him with a water snake in your hand.
I don't
Any kind of
any-
snake,
any
like
kind
Clay
of-
did.
Hey,
He'll-
any kind of snake.
I'm on Si's side on that.
I will hurt you. Okay.
Yeah, he'll
Period.
point one at you.
Hey.
And you know what
Hey,
you do? You reach
and look,
slowly and you
that's
put him
going
down.
against every grain in me to point a gun at a human being. But hey, you come up
He
with
mean
a
it with
snake,
him. He mean it with him snake.
Yeah.
And you
but
know
with
what?
Snakes, hey, don't be
Having been probably the one guy that's done that to him, I believed him, and so I put down.
Oh, I've had to prove it
My
to a
snake.
couple of people. Okay, one of them I had an iron pole in my hand.
So where do we go from all this, though? That's the question. Now that that's happened, what is the rest of this?
Hopefully,
what does
the
this look
country
like
will
now?
move forward and use words like love and unity, and let's talk about this and agree on some kind of settlement.
Yeah, and when's the last time you used mercy or grace? You know, I mean, you don't have to fight every time you don't get your way or go too far.
Yeah. It's wild. Because we've started this whole thing where if you're not for me, you're evil, which is crazy.
That's right. That's
Donald
not
Trump is
correct.
not evil,
Mm-mm.
even if you can't stand him. Even like he's a billionaire who's running for president. Why anyone would? He could be on a yacht somewhere, getting more orange and
Common
drinking
sense.
pina coladas and doing
Yeah.
whatever he wants.
Yeah, common sense would tell you.
I don't think he can get more orange.
I mean, he might could
Maybe.
if he was on a yacht.
Maybe.
That's where I would be. Why would anyone want to do that job?
If I were Donald Trump, you wouldn't know my name.
Thank you.
Like, you'd just say, man, that's a big boat that pulled up in port and got fuel the other night. I don't know who it was.
But he's
No,
got
hey,
he's got
still
some
don't
Oh,
money.
he's got money
Yeah,
though.
the boat would be the SS No Name. Like,
Yeah.
we rolling, man.
And I don't
Like,
think Joe Biden's this evil person. I just think he's an old man who wants to eat ice cream and go to bed.
Yeah, my man he can't
And-
even walk up steps. How you gonna be
And
mad
so
at
we're
him?
all like angry at each other because, and I disagree with a lot of what Biden says. I disagree with some of what Trump says, but I mean, there's one I'm way more leaning towards, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like, why we gotta call each other evil because your politics are dumb? Like
Yeah.
you're terrible at math. Clearly, that's fine. You don't know that gas is a good thing. That's fine. That don't make you evil. It just makes you weird.
Yeah, maybe stupid
Yeah.
on both sides.
But see, now we're calling people stupid. Next thing you know, they're evil, stupid idiots. And
Well, you've got that on both sides, though.
yeah, but I mean, I think there's just a way to say you're dumb without being so rude about it.
Yeah, it's called Bless Your Heart.
Bless that old
That's
man's
your
heart.
little pee-pee.
He just wants to put on both pair of socks, put on his nightie, eat a pint of Ben and Jerry's, and go to bed.
And for some reason, still tries to ride a bicycle. I don't understand.
no, he
Gra-
ain't done that. In
gravity
3 years.
is not
Somebody
his
need to teach
friend.
him about a golf cart and a Polaris Ranger. I mean, golly,
He
man.
couldn't get
There's
in a
a
Polaris Ranger.
there's a better way.
Also, why he want to be president?
Why
You-
not?
you're
Well,
asking-
he
You're
don't know
asking
nothing.
too many questions.
He doesn't know anything else.
Is that the problem?
No, I'm serious. That's the problem.
Would you ever want to be
No, no.
president?
Because Martin has said, why would you do that? And then we're talking about the kid that shot at Trump.
Okay.
Why would you do it? Because number one, okay, you should have enough sense to know that if you shoot at the president,
That's
it's
it.
probably a sound advice that you're fixing to get shot at or killed.
I mean, as crazy as this world is,
Yeah.
even if he makes the hit, I
Yeah.
don't think anybody reveres him as a hero either.
Yeah.
No, he don't get
Like-
a chance to be revered.
Yeah.
He's
Can
gonna
we
be
imagine
dead.
what today looks like?
If he did it,
Everybody's
yeah.
pissed.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, and
Everybody's
that's what I'm
pissed.
saying. Which
Anarchy.
and that's what I don't understand. Like that again. That goes back to my why. You
Hold
were
on.
like in the ultimate
And we probably will
lose.
never know the answer to why he did it.
Well, we know,
We know yeah.
somebody. No, we know somebody that knows the answer. We'll figure it out. We're gonna spend eternity with him.
I ain't gonna ask that question. I'm gonna leave.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna leave politics behind.
I'm
right
gonna
here.
add it to my list, but we got a lot more things to discuss.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, like the chatterbaits and mosquitoes, and we got all kinds of things. To
And why
discuss before we
England
get
can't
there.
win the Euros? you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, like,
I just had to do something for our European fans
yeah,
listening.
how
you
did
know?
Scotland beat Spain?
Yeah,
right?
no.
That didn't happen?
Spain won.
Oh.
England lost. They can't
Yeah.
win a trophy.
Whatever
Sorry,
happened
Caroline.
over
Hey, that's the old deal about any given night, you got a different winner.
That's true.
Except in your poker game, but
Oh, that's the same thing too.
No, he does a lot of winning, but he just gives it all back.
Look, I go there for good fellowship and a lot
I
of fun.
know. I'm just messing
I
around with you.
I
I
know.
like to remember that you can have a serious discussion, but you can still laugh your way through it, which I
Oh.
think is one thing that's been forgotten. Because then some people turn this podcast on and immediately turned it off because they got pissed off we were even talking about this.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they're just like, no, I can't believe they would. And I'm like,
and
man,
if you say bless Joe
That's
Biden's
just
heart,
one
you're
of the
terrible
many-
'cause
Yeah.
he's the worst.
yeah,
That's just one of the many rights that the soldiers are out there standing guard on the front lines give us.
yeah. There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, we do have that right, but a peaceful discussion is never
Right.
a bad thing.
That's
like it, no matter which side of it you're on, which I think is what we've forgotten about. Everybody forces you to pick a side,
Yeah.
and you either have to agree with it or be mad about it instead of just being like,
Yeah. They want you to get mad with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
To co-sign your feelings and emotions.
Yeah, it's a weird. I still the why is what is the first thing that comes through my mind. Like why? Like
I
no
was
matter if somebody hired it, no matter if somebody brainwashed it, no matter how this kid, I'm gonna keep calling him a kid.
Yeah. I was
That's-
shocked
You
at how
do
young
childish
he was.
things. That's
Well,
what you
20
get.
years
He ain't
old.
never even voted.
That's what you get
And
labeled
he's this
as.
upset.
Wow.
Yeah, why are you so mad?
When I was 20,
Like-
I didn't have a clue who was running for what.
When I was
I
20,
just
I
thought-
was just trying to figure out which gas station didn't check ID so I could go get some natural light. Like we got,
Natty.
me and my man had a completely different world of problems. Like, I'm just trying to
But
figure
that's
out.
that is the problem. Now everybody's convinced that some political party is going to fix all their problems. When newsflash, they won't. I always love when I come in here and know that Si got a real good night's sleep.
And today is one of them, buddy. I
For
guarantee
sure.
you. But you know what? Everybody asked, and our friends over at My Pillow have delivered. They're finally bringing you the most requested offer ever.
The most requested offer
ever.
ever?
Another one?
Oh, they done made another one.
It's even bigger
Better.
than an extravaganza.
Oh, no.
You can now get the queen size premium My Pillow for only $19.98. We're gonna party like it's 1998, y'all.
Good year. Great year.
Great year. It didn't make the song, but it's a great year.
I liked it better.
Look, My Pillow is made with patented adjustable fill. It adjusts to your exact individual needs regardless of your sleep position. It helps keep your neck aligned and holds its shape all night long so you get the best sleep of your life. Look at this guy.
It does.
He's 77 years old, and look at him. I mean, he's killing
Look at
it.
how he acts.
Bright-eyed.
It's
That is
unbelievable.
because of a good night's
It's
sleep.
not because he's
right.
tired. You can't do that tired. But that's not all. You can get their 6-piece kitchen or bath towel sets for only $25. You can get their famous My Pillow bed sheets for as low as $25 and so much more. So whether you're going for sheets,
Pillows, towels,
robes,
robes.
it doesn't matter.
They
Hey,
got it
get
all.
it all. Because that's how good it is.
Hey,
Hey, you might as well, take
Pretty
advantage of
comfortable.
it, boy.
Pretty
Dog
comfortable.
beds, pet
Hey.
blankets.
Godwin, what's the number one cause of dry skin?
Towels.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Like, so you need some towels?
There you go.
There you go. I mean, they got it all. They are making
Hey.
the great indoors better with everything that they come up with. Hey, they even got stuff for your pets now. So you need a pet bed, like you want to treat your pet to luxury, they
Hey,
got you covered.
they got coffee
Look, they got it all.
with Mike Lindell holding an
good.
American
Right.
flag on it. Thank you.
I mean, what else could you want? That's America, right there.
I don't know what else you could want.
But here's what I tell you. This amazing offer won't last long. Go to mypillow.com/
Duck.
and enter promo code
Duck.
or call 800-969-3137 to get huge discounts on all MyPillow products, including the premium queen size MyPillow, only $19.98. That's the lowest price ever. Go to mypillow.com/
Duck.
and enter promo code
Duck.
or call 800-969-3137. Don't delay.
Go today. Now. Immediately.
Order today, but we'll take it. No, they're gonna fix their bank accounts and do whatever it takes to stay there, because that's the biggest flaw we have in our system is no limits on a lot of this crap. And then by that time you get power and it's all the same deal. And I don't care which side of the aisle you're on. Like, you should not make a career out of it.
Here's where I would say what you said, the why.
Why?
Yeah, the difference. Why is there so much difference in, like, when you was that kid's age?
Yeah. I was trying to get drunk, man.
Yeah. We was worried about
Like, it was BC.
Yeah,
I'm not
we was
trying
worried
to
about
say,
how
like,
we
I
gonna get a
mean,
6-pack of beer.
yeah, like the
I
worst
wasn't-
thing I was worried about, man, is a honey
that-
hole gonna be out of shiners? Like, we're gonna go put out trout lines, drink beer all night.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, it's just a different time.
I was just trying to get pizza and make out.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
see,
what I
that's
was
what-
into at
yeah.
that.
The culture was totally different.
But so
Sure
I
was.
was about that age when Obama got elected, and there were people like, oh my goodness, and I was like, I mean,
He seemed like kind of a cool guy.
if I had to, watch a game with any of them,
Yeah, I mean,
probably him.
I'd go to a Bears game with him.
Seemed like a nice guy, but it's like everybody got so mad all of a sudden.
Big mad.
Why is everybody so mad?
Big mad.
Because you know what's funny? I ain't gonna say.
Go ahead.
Well, say it.
Go ahead.
Everybody around here, I feel like it's made way more money when Democrats were presidents. Am I wrong? So, like, if we're saying, oh,
Yeah, 2024. You ain't seen them numbers yet.
I've only seen mine. Anyway,
Yeah, you're still solid, but
but what I'm saying is, like, yeah, Donald Trump was way better for the economy. That's great. But if Duck Dynasty happened with the Democrat in charge and we sold stuff, so you can, it's not like he's, if we get the wrong economy, you can still go out there and make something of yourself. And all the people on the other side think, I guess Donald Trump's going to make them stay in their rooms for the rest of their life because they're different, or so, I don't know what they think.
yeah.
But it's like, you go be yourself. Go have your weird parades. It's weird,
Yeah.
but Donald Trump's never said he's going to stop any of that weird stuff. So bite me. People just piss me off. I don't get why we get so upset.
Johnny.
I own a Make America Great Again hat. Probably wear it once or twice.
Two of them.
Oh, I got more than that.
Well, I know two of them. Well, I know one of them you purchased and one was hand delivered, but
There's more than one person. I was in on 2016. I was a political person,
All right,
and now
let's
I'm
get
like,
in the
I don't
inbox
care.
and see what the folks.
oh, man,
we-
I don't know that we want to get down that road.
Yeah.
buddy.
No, we're
Yeah.
I will say an
Yeah.
interesting deal from an this is an old inbox deal, but over at my event in Tyler, Texas. So the kid, remember we had like, I can't remember how the email went, but it was a picture of the child as a baby with Si maybe, and then like as a 14-year-old
yeah.
with Si or something. He was there.
You saw him again.
I saw him again, and he brought me Reese cups. And for the life of me, I can't remember his name, but thank you,
man.
because man, Reese's cups are still good.
I haven't had
Like-
one in so
Oh, I
long.
love them.
Reese cups are still good. I don't care what you say; those
Oh,
things are
boy.
still good. And I don't know.
I got a Johnny's gift card for you in my truck, by the way. You should walk out with me at the end of this.
I sure will. Yeah, I'd love to, especially now that they got that new fancy app.
Johnny's got an app, y'all. We about to get heavy set
Yeah,
again.
it's a bad. It's too easy.
I
'Cause,
cannot wait.
you can make what you always wanted to do at Johnny's was like come up with this weird combination of
Oh, no,
pizza
no,
that you
Uh-oh.
can make
Uh-oh.
yourself, and it's all right there. For you.
Is there rewards points?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I have not looked on purpose
Yeah.
because I'm still in this whole trying to lose weight thing.
Well, and in fairness, you make a banging pizza.
That's true,
so-
too.
You know,
But if I could do it every night, just have it show up at my house
you can,
by somebody.
And now
driving
you
it.
can.
and you can like save your favorite pizza.
Oh,
Like
so
if
it's
you
like the
get-
Domino's app.
Yeah,
but
so
for
like
Johnny-
if you get like weird with one, but you're like, man, that was really good. Yeah, you can save it. And just
See, all you people who say the world's gone to crap are wrong. We got a Johnny's app. That is
Yeah.
proof right there that Jesus loves us and there's never been a better time
Amen.
to be
You don't
alive.
have to call 396-5120 and be embarrassed about your order anymore. You just punch a couple of buttons and you pull
Nobody
it up.
will
They think
know.
you're having a party. They don't realize it's just two of you living
My
at
man
home.
just spit out the Johnny's on Wallace like it was no problem. And I knew it was Johnny's on Wallace, not Johnny's on Warren or McKean.
Yeah.
I know all the Johnny's. What's Johnny's by the Mill? Is it just Johnny's by the Mill?
322-9888.
That's the one Si uses.
Hey, I didn't used to be 320 on accident. I knew full well what I was freaking doing.
Johnny's pizza's really good.
It is. It's expensive, but it's good.
All pizza's expensive these days.
Yeah.
Even if you make it yourself, you spend all sorts of money.
Which I applaud you, though, because they were really good.
Which is why cheese, that's why I don't trust that one restaurant I can't say the name of.
Huh?
Why can't you?
Too much cheese.
Too much cheese or too expensive.
No,
much
it's
cheese.
not. That's the problem.
I'm
Oh,
trying to figure out what restaurants you can't say the name of.
Mm.
Well, I don't want to bash a local establishment
That's right.
on
Don't
the
do it.
podcast.
Don't do it.
'Cause
Oh,
they're good people.
I thought you legitimately meant you couldn't say the name.
No, I can say the name. I know the name, but everybody likes this place but me. It's a great place according to most people. But if I get this taco and there is at a grocery store, if I were to buy that much cheese, it would cost me $32. And they're like, that's a $2 taco. I'm like, what is it? It creeps me out.
It's not cheese.
Because cheese is supposed to be expensive.
You
but
can't
at that
melt
place,
Is it Bandito?
whoa,
Hey.
Bell.
Whoa.
Bell?
I'm
Or
not
Bandito?
I'm not telling you.
Well, he's got a cup. That's why I was. It's grown up. It's grown up green icy time.
Hey.
It's a great place to the owners and workers there. I'll probably come again someday. Josh, who is filming in for Hunter today because we don't know where Hunter is, which is weird to do on a day after a national catastrophe. Hunter show up to work.
Suspicious.
Yep.
Hunter just gets to listen to it now and cringe.
Anyway, Josh, how much cheese did you eat?
All of it.
I mean, I took a little off.
Okay, but how much did it cost?
It was like $8.
See, a bag of cheese is $12 or something crazy like
So are you calling this the cheese product? Like when you see the thing of Velveeta that's not
I
in
don't
the
know what it is.
refrigerated section, and then
I
you
can't-
realize it's not actually cheese. It says pasteurized cheese product, and you
Mhm.
wonder, what's going to be here longer, Spam or Velveeta? Like,
So that's my deal with this place. If that was cheese, they would have been out of business 20 years ago.
they've been out of money. They've
They
been broke.
ran out. There's so much cheese. It's like the moon they have made of cheese, and they put it on one taco.
Would you eat it?
Yeah, and I like it, but it's just freaking me out.
He don't know what it is.
How they get that much cheese?
He
for
knows
that
it's
cheese.
not cheese.
The math don't work.
The math
don't
ain't
work.
mathing. Kind of like my man. The math didn't math. They got the ear.
Oh, thank goodness it was just the ear. Do you think he's gonna get a face tattoo like Mike Tyson now? Mike Tyson bit an ear. He didn't lose an ear.
Yeah, no, you need to go ask Holyfield what he did.
He just started
I
punching.
saw Holyfield pretty recently in the airport, and he is a bull.
Well,
You know who else is a
I'd
bull?
never bite his ear.
Donald Trump.
He's a pretty big guy.
He big as Martin.
I will have to say though, I commend his fight or flight response because I've never been shot at, but I just like to think that when if I did, I would be in flight mode, not fight mode. I'd have left my shoes.
No, he wasn't.
I'd have
leaving
left.
them shoes.
I'd have left my.
$5
I'd have left a
shoes.
stain in my drawers. I would have. I don't know what I'd have done.
The shoes ain't getting enough attention either, by the way. That's the most gangster thing a president has ever done was after getting shot at. It wasn't standing up and saying fight. It wasn't taking a cool picture. It was like,
Hey, y'all, where's my shoes?
hold up, bro. I ain't running out of here across this gravel without my shoes on.
Which I don't blame him. See, I got tender
Get my-
feet too. I need some shoes.
He wasn't running. He said, get knock my shoes off with this pop shot. Let me put my shoes back on, and we're going to get rolling.
We're going to go when I say we're going to go.
And they were probably expensive shoes because the man's got a couple yachts.
I would imagine. Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, man said,
And they broke in. And he didn't want to go break a new pair.
man said, get my shoes.
He straight
Right,
up said,
right.
give me my shoes. Si, if you got shot, what would happen?
He'd say, Phillip, get my shoes.
Well, no.
No,
it
he'd say,
depends.
Phillip, pay me my oxygen,
No.
then get my shoes.
Did you
That's
just
more
stump
than
Si? Martin, I think you got him.
First of all,
Hand me my oxygen
don't-
and get my
I don't
shoes.
like the way y'all said it. If you got shot.
He
Okay, I'm hoping I don't get shot.
Ain't nobody coming for you.
Buddy, if you made it all the way through Vietnam and didn't get no bullets zung at you, I think you'd do it, big dog.
Oh, I got some.
As long as you don't start it,
That's a good-
which is still a.
Yeah, I think you're in the clear, Si. I think you have made it to the point where nobody's going to shoot you.
Yeah, they
Your
can,
brother?
They consider
Oh.
you as harmless as Joe Biden.
Well, hey,
Harmless as
All
a
you want is some black
hellhound.
that's
walnut
not
ice
true.
cream.
That's not true.
That's not true. You think you might get shot?
In this world,
Well, you keep playing in seedy underground
hey,
poker
in
games,
this
and you may.
world, it's available. I'll just put it that
That's
way.
a good
No, that was band stuff. It was so seedy.
Well, you should always be prepared.
Oh, I come close to that. Oh, hey,
I know it. He was in a
hey,
playing
we
music in a bar where there
was what? We
gun
was in Indiana.
shots.
Okay, and we were supposed to be up on Sunday. Well, Saturday night.
They shot at you on the Lord's Day?
Oh no,
No, that's a David Allen Coe thing.
no, yeah,
Isn't it?
hey,
Yeah.
it was you
I'm
know,
starting to notice where these
Yeah.
things happen.
shots were fired, people were arrested. I don't know if anybody got hurt.
Shows were
Hey,
canceled.
but they did do this. They canceled our gig.
Did you get
But we
paid?
still got paid.
Hey!
Yeah, that was a good part. Okay.
Sorry to anybody that
Hey.
got shot. But that's called free money.
Well, on this long and winding road, I guess we can wrap it up here pretty quick. I feel like we kind of glanced over it, but I want to say that our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the man who laid down his life for his family.
Yep.
Wow, man. I don't,
Mhm.
you know,
And
we
for
were
what?
joking about fight or flight and be flighting and all
for the
that. But
others, too.
if Brittany and my kids were there, I can tell you, I wouldn't have been flighting. My first thought would have been
Yeah.
protect them at all costs. There's
Mhm.
no doubt about that. I mean, I'm even that way now with like wasp and freak. I mean, it doesn't matter, like, you know, because once you have that, it changes you. As far as where your priorities lie and all the things. So our thoughts and prayers are with that family, for sure. And then the others that were injured, I don't know. I mean, there's
Two others.
conflicting reports on all that stuff, and the families of the others that were injured as well.
Yeah, this is still pretty fresh.
What a senseless, stupid thing overall, just period. Because there is again, I will always wonder why. The question of why. But that doesn't go for this one. That goes for any time somebody pulls a gun out and starts being a freaking idiot.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? And we make our livings with guns. Like, I mean, we do. We hunt ducks for a living. And it is still, that's all they're used for around my house is for hunting. But, yeah, our thoughts and prayers are with you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed a different kind of, I mean, we stay out of this stuff, but this one is one that you can't just ignore.
No.
You have to at least discuss it from a different perspective, and it's not our perspective is not Republican or Democrat or who gives a crap about all that. It's more so what are we doing as humans where we correct this problem of where somebody doesn't even find this as an option of things. Like, why does that even come up on your list of things you want to do on a Saturday? Again, go buy you some minnows. Go put you out a trot line. There's a
Pickleball.
lot of different things to do on a Saturday evening.
Fastest growing sport in America is pickleball. It's good.
See, there you go. Pickleball.
You would have been better served.
Or go to more events like God and the Great Outdoors. Again, we had no idea. We were just there celebrating hunting. and
Brisket.
Brisket. I mean, everybody in there knew if they were facing the bar.
And you know what's funny? In all the things we said, how goofy it may be, pickleball, brisket, fishing, nobody cares if you're Republican, Democrat. They were both in every room.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
ain't no doubt.
It's this weird thing where we forget about, we can love our neighbor over hobbies and stuff like that, because I guarantee you I don't care who comes in the door at the honey hole, what their political affiliation is. They probably don't care mine. We're just talking about fishing.
No,
but it's
you wanna-
because we forgot a very specific part of the Bible that I'm going to end us with,
Whoop, whoop.
and it's just about love. 1 Corinthians 13:4, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs, love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth, it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres, love never fails.
And this world needs more of it.
Yep.
Amen,
That's right.
buddy. And we love all y'all. Thank y'all for your
Right.
support on 300 and whatever this is. We're going to keep on trucking down the road, but we'll see y'all next time right here in the duck call room. We're out.
Martin, I love you.
I love you too, Phil.
I love brisket and pickleball.
I love lamp.